Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News Channel. Well, it happened yesterday night. The allied forces of Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi overwhelmed the army defenses of Mitch McConnell and wrested away Senate majority leadership away from him. Actually, it didn't really happen that dramatically. The people of Georgia voted, and both Loeffler and Perdue lost to Warnock and Ossoff. So the Democrats, now that it's 50-50 in Senate, the Democrats have the tying vote in Kamala Harris, who is going to be the vice president. So they actually will have control of both chambers of Congress. Once the, I think, 117th Congress commences, they will actually have control of both chambers. So they might actually be able to pass some of their legislation. Now, they might not be able to because not all 50 Democratic senators, notably Joe Manchin, may not vote for these tax policies that Biden proposes. But if they do, this is what could actually happen. There's two things of note. Since Ossoff and Warnock tipped the scales in the Democrats' favor in the Senate, and they already have control in the House of Representatives, we could be getting a bigger stimulus. That much is definitely true. Remember, McConnell does not have a way to really block the stimulus. I suppose he can filibuster, I suppose. I'm not really sure how the closure thing actually works. But the Democrats actually do have both majorities in the Senate and in the House and the presidency to issue like a larger stimulus check bill for $2,000, and they might actually have the numbers to actually pass it. If all the Democrats vote for it and all the Republicans vote against it in the Senate, Kamala Harris will have the deciding vote, and she will most likely vote for it. So we might be getting $2,000 more to put into crypto. And that's part of the reason why I think the Dow Jones actually went up today. Now, what's weird is the Dow Jones actually went up and the NASDAQ actually dropped today. I've hardly ever seen that happen like that, where the Dow Jones rises by a significant amount while the NASDAQ does not actually rise but drops instead. But, weird things do happen. But anyways, we're probably going to get a extra $2,000 sometime sooner or later. Hopefully sooner rather than later this year. And we can probably use that to kind of inflate our crypto earnings or crypto holdings. So watch for that. The other thing is the crypto taxes thing, the capital gains taxes thing might actually be passed. They'll roll back like the Trump tax cuts, or at least try to. Not really sure if it's going to succeed because there are probably going to be one or two Democrats that don't want to vote for it, especially people like Joe Manchin. But that's actually not the thing I think that people are concerned with. They're probably concerned with their capital gains taxes being raised to 40% or more. Now, I don't think that one's going to fly, honestly, because I can see a bunch of Democratic senators, the more moderate ones, actually not going with Joe Biden on that one. And in that case, if any of the Democratic senators, I'm assuming that none of the Republican senators are actually vote for it. If any of the Democratic senators breaks ranks, then Kamala Harris will not have the tie-breaking vote. So the whole tax thing may not actually happen. And I would actually be kind of betting against it, at least like that 40% increase. You might get something like 25, maybe 28% for capital gains tax, but the 40% is, I think, at least somewhat unlikely to happen with such a slim majority in the Senate. But let's just say it does happen, then you will probably have to pay capital gains tax above $400,000, I'm guessing, 40% on capital gains tax. Or they might just count capital gains tax the same as income above a certain percentage level. Not really sure how that actually works. So one like immediate plus and one maybe minus in a year or so. The immediate plus being you're getting that stimulus check. The long-term minus being that your taxes may be raised on gains past a couple $100,000. I doubt they will actually add taxes on the first like 100, 200,000 of capital tax gains. It might just be after like 400 or 500,000. And that's only if you have a significant amount invested in crypto. If you invested like $200 in crypto, I don't think you're really gonna have to worry about that. But if you have a significant amount invested in crypto, it might actually affect you in the future. So, but if you can sell out during 2021, I doubt it will affect you. Biden has actually hinted that he's not really in a hurry to pass that, and he doesn't completely favor upping the tax rates by that much anyways. But I think it's mainly good. And I think that's sort of the reason why the Dow Jones has risen, because we are probably going to get an extra $2,000 in which you can actually use to buy crypto. So those are the immediate effects and longer term effects of the Georgia elections. Thank you and have a nice day.